Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a wonderful night. I just wanted to make a video for you guys. It's not necessarily paranormal, it's really not paranormal at all, but some things had come up and some things have been coming up, and I think it's time to just clear the air and, let people know what's up. So, a lot of you that know me that are from Butte, you know my history. You know all my history because we've actually talked about it. And for those of you that don't, I've never been a closed book. And if people wanted to know, they could have always asked. But so here's the deal. I haven't lived a great life. I've had tragedy after tragedy after tragedy ever since I was a young kid. We lived in Seattle till I was 8, and my dad and my mom were split up. My dad had us on the weekend. I was 4. My sister was 5. He was homeless. He took us to an alley and sexually abused us both. Okay. My mom, she used to beat me every day with a closed fist. One time in specific, I can remember eating mashed potatoes. She punched me so hard in my nose, it bled my mashed potatoes, and she still made me eat it. All because of something that she thought I said, which I never said. But that's beside the point. Um, she used to lock us in a closet when we were 3 and 4 so she could go out and party. So, we moved to Montana when I was 8. We moved to Great Falls. And because of the trauma that I faced at an early age, I started acting out. I was running away from home, getting kicked out of school constantly, doing some drinking, stealing. And we moved to not Great Falls, sorry. We moved to Butte in 1993. And I started to change, was going to school. I mean, I was still having some issues, but not as bad as Great Falls. And I was getting straight A's and doing good. And then my parents decided that, they were going to be irresponsible and do methamphetamines. So my dad chased me and my mom to Greeley Elementary School, where he then tried to shoot me, shot my mom, and took his own life in front of me. And that really screwed me up. And I know you guys are asking, how in the hell can you even be here? Why aren't you dead or in a mental hospital? And I asked myself the same thing. And, I used to hate my life because of all the shit that I've been through. But what I'm here to talk about is I did go to prison, you know. And the crime that I'm going to tell you about is the only crime that anybody ever seems to care about on social media. So here it is. I was 19 years old. I dated a girl and we had sex, and she was 14. She lied to me about her age. We were actually started dating when I was 18. Anyways, so whenever anybody looks me up, the only thing that they see on there is sexual intercourse without consent or sexual assault. Sexual intercourse without consent ranging from 2 to 100 years. Sexual assault ranging from 2 to 40 years. Now, Montana doesn't have a statutory rape law. It all falls into one category: sexual intercourse without consent. So, yes, I made a mistake when I was young, and I paid the price for it. Okay? Paid the price for it. And still paying the price for it because of that one mistake that I made, I have to register. And it's terrible, it's horrible to be lumped up in a certain category with a bunch of other people. And whether people believe me or not, it doesn't matter, because, one thing I've learned about myself that it's been super hard for me to do lately is to love who I am. And I love who I am because even though there's been a lot of ugly and there's been a lot of anger and a lot of hate and a lot of tragedy, God made me this way. God gave me the life I was supposed to have for a purpose, for a reason, and I believe that. Maybe my reason is to help and lead people. I feel that could be a part of, who I am, because I love to help people. I had did a lot of wrong in my life for so long, and I always I always blamed it on the shit that I've been through, which, was a lot. And yeah, I did blame, I blamed my parents and I hated them for a long time. And I could never let them go because of what had happened. And it's still sad. It's still sad because I now have a daughter that will never meet her grandmother. Yes, I have a daughter, and she is awesome. She's great. And, here's the thing. You can't tear me down anymore. And you know who I'm talking to. Because eventually this video is going to reach you. But it's not even about that anymore, because I just want to pray for you. And I hope that you find it in your heart to forgive me for whatever. But I'm going to pray for you, whoever you are, that continues to get me shut out of Facebook and continues to want to slander my name, whether it's good or bad. It's still my name. And but I'm not going to let any of that get to me, and I'm going to pray for you, and I'm going to send you my light, because a piece of God lies within me, and he's very powerful. Even though God still gives us free will to choose to do what we want. So I guess what I'm asking everybody is, get to know me for me. Ask me questions. I'm not a terrible guy. I'm actually a pretty decent one. And but if you don't, I understand. And you know what? I don't hold any ill will towards you guys, any of you. I appreciate that you've come to my channel and that you've watched my videos. And, all I can say is it's going to get better from here. Because I went through life not knowing what my purpose was. And now...
You have toilet paper?
Hold that thought. Sorry about that, guys. I'm at work. Anyways, but now that I have found that purpose, I know exactly what I need to do. Okay? And I need to be a voice. I need to be a voice. I need to be a voice for those that can't be a voice for themselves. The change has to come within ourselves. If we're going to do anything positive in this world, we have to change. It has to start with us. And I guess this is kind of paranormal because, there's so much evil, so much darkness, so many demons out there. Yeah, a lot of demons. I run across them constantly. And it's not a metaphor what I'm talking about either. And they know it. But we have to be the change. We have to speak up. So here's a couple of things. There's going to be an investigation in Vegas with the crew from Vegas Paranormal. Give a big shout out to those guys. Please at least go check their page out. And I want to give a shout out to a couple of the other paranormal teams out there that I know that are out there slaying it and killing it right now. And one of those would be Jason and Julie. You guys are rock stars. I love your guys' evidence. Jem, keep going with your podcast. You're a rock star. Catherine the Great, she's awesome. She is just a wonderful person. And she is very, very talented. She is also a medium. And I encourage you guys to, I can get her information and hook you guys up with her. But anyways, sorry about all that. I'm just going off on a tangent. But seriously, the change has to start with us. And you got to ask yourself too, how would you have grown up in a situation like mine with no support, none of that? What would you have done? You don't know. But I've been out of prison now for 12 years. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Well, I smoke weed because it's legal and I have my card. But any of that other crap, I don't do it. And this is what I chew. That's a substitute for chewing tobacco. But anyways, big changes are coming. And I'm really excited about it. But yeah, I hope this message gets out to everybody else. And this isn't a plea or a cry for anything, because I'm fine. I'm not sad. I'm more sad at how the world is, turning out to be daily and daily, and that is one of the reasons why I've decided to step up to the plate and try and do something to better it. Try to do my part, and yeah. Anyways, I hope none of you guys take offense to this, and I am grateful for each and every one of you guys. Please comment if you would like, and I hope you guys have a blessed evening.